party may have political actions, but when a corporate organization is running calling political shots, they have not realized the Goan politics.
The
They
question,
have failed to understand the Goan politics.
the question
They
that I'm
have
asking
failed
is-
to understand one small part that although it is Trinamool Congress, our brothers from Salsette till date call it Trinamool Congress. Congress is there in their heart.
No, but
Trinamool is not there. They
Okay.
cannot even pronounce Trinamool. They say
But-
Trinamool. So
but-
many of them. That's a fact.
Okay.
And they have realized that fact today.
Okay, that's
so
a question.
they are asking for
That's a question
alliance.
of semantics and pronunciation. But what I'm essentially saying is that the Congress, if it gets less than 22 seats, there is a possibility it might get less than 22 seats also. Though everybody is looking at that magic number. Okay. Now the thing is, when you end up at 14 and 15, there is going to be a post-poll scenario. My issue is that if one is so belligerent and one is eating each other up before elections, are you saying that post-poll, if you all get 14, 15 seats, you will prefer to sit in the opposition?
I will be very
Let's
clear
just talk about
and I
this.
will make a very categorical statement. I will not beat around the bush. We are clear of getting a clear mandate with our alliance partner.
Fair
Number
enough.
one.
Fair enough.
Number one. Number two. As far as post-poll scenario is concerned, politics is about possibilities and permutations and combination. So why do we jump the bridge before we come to the bridge?
My counter question to you is absolutely fair. What you're saying is there's no doubt that that's the way it should be and that's what you're hoping. But politics cannot be in a vacuum.
Absolutely.
And the issue is that, of course, every party goes into elections to win. Okay. As luck would have it, 2017 you all was definitely getting a majority. It did not happen for a variety of reasons. There could be that eventuality happening even in this particular case. What will happen post that, whether you will ally or not ally, that's something that needs to be asked. My specific question is that in the event of you all falling short, are you saying that you will prefer to sit in the opposition? Because if you say that you're not sitting in the opposition and you will still aim to form a government, you'll have to go back to the same parties that you're
I think I have been more than clear in saying what I had to say, that we are getting clear majority with our alliance partner. And if at all post-poll scenario makes us feel that okay, let us take the strength to 27, 28, then that's the scenario we will look when the situation arises. But as of now, we are getting clear majority and our reports are clearly sensing that TMC will open the score of 0.
What you're not saying, let TMC get 0, let AAP get 2, whatever the situation. But if you get 18, will you sit quietly? You cannot align with the
I
BJP.
think I have made it.
You have not made this clear.
I think I have made it very clear.
You have not made this
It
clear.
is not.
Anyway,
there
it's not for me to say, Pratibha,
There
Jerry,
is
please
no
react.
question of we sitting, taking it in and sitting at home and BJP forming the government. They are not crossing single digit.
That's all I
How are
wanted
they
to
going to
know.
form the government? Then the ball will go in the court of the other independent factors, if at all any exist, to decide whether they will want to go with BJP, not with the Congress party. We are forming the government because they are not getting single digit.
No, but Surya-
They are not crossing single digit.
Okay, forget they cross. Okay, suppose BJP also gets 0 seats. Okay, okay, you end up getting say 17, 18 seats. You still need 3 seats.
Yes.
There's no way you sit in competition, no? Anyway, that's all I'm saying.
That is the question I think doesn't require any answer. That's very obvious.
So that is why.
And
That is why
I am
opposition
very
unity.
clear that
So
post-poll
you are saying opposition unity has to happen.
am
then.
saying very clearly the post-poll scenario is about possibilities, permutations and
Okay,
combinations.
Pratibha ji, please respond to this.
Just,
हाँ.
just now we said, responding to your question, पोस्ट पोलाचे जे समज तांकां एक सीट्स कमी पडली जाल्यार ते अलायन्स करता काय ना ते मागीर पळोवया पुणून तांकां क्लियर मेजॉरिटी मेळटली सो थोडे फाटी वचूया आमी 2017 परतून आमी थंयच येता की 2017 कितें जालें तांकां एक 17 म्हळ्यार 17 सीट्स आयली म्हळ्यार 4 सीट्स कमी पडली गव्हर्मेंट फॉर्म करपाक तेन्ना पासून ते करूं शकली ना 17 सीट्स येवन पासून करूं शकली ना बरें जावं करूं शकली ना ते करूं शकली ना तांचे एक गळती लागत रावली तेन्ना आणि 10 घाऊक पक्षांतर जालें तेन्नाय काय करूं शकली ना सो आतां ते म्हणटा जाल्यार म्हाजें मातशें हांसू येता पुणून पळोवया पूण म्हज्या कडल्यान तरी आमकां कमी सीट पडली आत्तां पासूनच हांव क्लियरली सांगता की आमी सगळ्यां बरोबर युती करपाक रेडी आसा म्हणून आतां आनी आमी आमचे नेबर स्टेट जे आसा महाराष्ट्रा थंय मातशी तांचे पॉलिटिक्स एक डिस्कस करुया की थंय जेन्ना विधानसभा वेंचणूक जाली सो काँग्रेस आणि शिवसेना हांचे कशे अहिनकुल कशे संबंध आशिल्ले. अहिनकुल म्हळ्यार सापावर नेवला
वय.
हां तांच्या विशयान तांचे संबंध आशिल्ले. आतां कितें जालें मागीर वेंचणुके उपरांत कितें जालें केले नेत्यांनी महाविकास आघाडी केली बरें जालें सरकार बी स्थापन जालें. सो वॉट इज बॅड इन दॅट. इतले एग्रेसीव जावन इतले व्हडल्या व्हडल्यान उलोवन उपयोग ना न्ही. दीस इज पॉलिटिक्स. आमी सगळेच एक हे करता मान्य करता की हे पॉलिटिक्स आसा आनी कितेंय जावं शकता. सो अशें म्हणून म्हाका तरी दिसता की
One
आतां
important point that Pratibha raises, he uses this phrase aggression. Okay, don't you think that the issue is the aggression is more among the anti-BJP
there is no
parties
need to
than
aggression, sir.
against the BJP?
No need to aggression.
Not at all. I don't think so. There is aggression amongst the anti-BJP parties. Everybody.
This debate proves there is.
I know. I believe I have been making my point very clear. I have been made.
We are here.
party policy
We are
very
here
clear.
clearly.
They are there. They are doing their own politics. Last time people have seen what has happened by giving votes to the political parties who want to safeguard their symbol at the national level. That 2-3% vote split.
Basically,
If
I'll
that-
come
that-
across. I'll come across
but
him.
this time,
See, people have realized. People have realized
that
giving
Congress.
17 seats. People had you're speaking about a symbol. I'm saying people have given you all 70 seats to form the government, given the mandate. Still, you all could not. But you all are fighting with the party who are here. You all are saying you are coming for symbol. We are coming here to defeat BJP and to fight for our people. So where the question of the symbol arises, I will come to the point where Giri said Moreno, he had got elected on Congress supporters and he had gone to BJP, then again to Congress. So resignation, joining is happening between you all. See, listen, it is happening between BJP and Congress. So the question of us is clear. We are here. Aam Aadmi Party is clear to fight for Goans against all the sentiments which are hurting our Goans and to form the government with the majority of the mandate. And we know people of Goa will give us clear-cut majority. There is a silent wave which has been created inside. People are fed up of the present, all the traditional political parties, because people have given chance to BJP. They have given a mandate in 2017 to Congress. Now 22, I'm clear enough. People are waiting for a change, and the change is nothing but a broom, a jadu, Kejriwal ji. That's it.
Okay, good, good pitch for the party, but that's all right. But no, I take one point of his is that, you know, at the end of the day, every party comes here to win or to fight elections. Between the anti-BJP
But not
parties-
within 2 months. Huh?
Well, if you're coming within three
So for
months, TMC wanted to give it a shot.
if it is
It's-
possible in 2 months,
No, see, the issue is that TMC came here with all guns blazing, felt that it could get.
I could see
It
the corporate in charge
It is
in Bihar
recalibrated.
in saying I am in holiday mode. He had given some India TV update that I am not doing any work. I am on holiday mode in Bihar. So it is when you say they are coming with the guns. Were the guns not loaded?
No, it is
They have
recalibrated.
guns that
The
are
guns
used
must have
for-
been loaded. They must
they
have
have come with
recalibrated.
guns. The kids used to play Holi.
So then
After this-
when they on the border,
after
they
this
realize
they are going
that
to
these
go
guns will
back
not
to
work in
Goa.
Goa. We have to go back. And before saying that the tech, IPAC has lost the election in Goa, and it will be a bigger stake after winning. They were saying Tamil Nadu, Punjab, and all that stuff,
They
and then Goan showing Baba. Pura zale, chal gara. Before that only he take up the flight and goes to Bihar and saying I'm on holiday mode.
Okay, let's take a
TMC
situation
took the
here.
entire state hostage by putting those banners. They have colored the entire state, but that is not the Goan politics. Goans are not going to
See,
vote
once
for
again,
banners and hoardings.
once again, I come back to this whole issue of opposition unity is nothing but opposition disparity. Okay, there is a very very bitter, intense fight going on between all the three parties. The other issue is, see, the way we look at it, the Congress seems to have completely, you know, what happens is, it is like in every home, and I say this with absolute respect to everybody, that when a new child is born and if there's an elder brother and elder sister in that particular family, the first reaction is that the older child gets jealous of the newborn child. That happens every year. Then almost seemed as if that, you know, Congress got upset that how is anybody else entering our situation? The same anger that the Congress had towards AAP also earlier. He says, why is AAP coming and disturbing our space? Okay. Now then they got used to AAP for about 3 years. Then suddenly when TMC came, they said, oh my God, our person here, why is TMC? So it was more.
That means
it
the
was-
parents should not have go for babies.
No, I believe we are not at all disturbed. And even last time, during the peak of the when
Yes.
some polls were coming near,
Yes.
AAP suddenly came out with a survey, some Chanakya or something, that ultimately we proved to the media with proof that the person was conducting survey, that agency, some I forgot his name, Sankalp or someone. He was ex-member of
If it
BJP.
was mistaken, Sankalp
I was
Amone.
on record on some, I guess, either HCN or student, I don't remember. I went on record. When I speak, I talk with facts. That person who was doing that survey, calling himself the CEO, was a BJP member. And they were showing up 22 seats. Congress 7 seats. What happened? So,
Okay.
let us believe in the pulse. Congress is in the pulse and the blood of Goans.
Okay, quickly changing the track a little bit to expand the debate. Let's look at the BJP, Kiraj. Now, the BJP, again, like the Congress, BJP is confident of getting 22 seats, 24 seats. We take that on record. Every party would like to feel and fight. Why will you not? Okay, that's a given. But I'm looking at a little bit of pragmatic reality. In the event that it does not happen, we have need to, every party analyzes on all sides. In the event that does not happen, and the BJP ends up with 14-15, will the BJP re-adopt the break and form a government route? Or will it this time say, no, we will not do that, we'll take this pledge that if we are sure, because you have not got into any alliances, that we will A, not ally and B, not break.
See, this time we are very confident that we are crossing 21. Our slogan 22 plus in 22 is not just a
We
slogan.
assume that.
Listen, the 22 plus slogan, the person who had given it is with Congress, I guess.
That is an absolute lie.
I guess.
can say it from a
See, listen, he was a minister in your cabinet, huh?
Just answer what I'm saying.
I mean,
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
coming to. So 22 and pin 22, I know where it was formed,
Hmm.
how the logo was formed, and the person who is absolutely, I mean, he is a master of lies. And and he has actually rightfully found a party that he became.
Can I bring you back to the original
So
question?
the original, coming back to the original.
CEO of their factory of life.
I am extremely confident that BJP will form the government with absolute majority. So there is no question of thinking about, what is the alternate.
No, I know, Kiran. See, that is something that every party would say, and that's absolutely fair enough. There's no quarrel with that. But we are all in the political system. We understand it. We all follow politics deeply, cover it. All of us, in some way or the other, are very linked to the system, and all of us understand that may be the aim. But one can't close one's eyes to a plan B or a plan C, because what happens is anything can happen in politics. So I'm saying that, see, it is not difficult for the BJP to say, or you to say, that look, we will get 22. In the event that a huge miracle happens, or if a calamity happens for some sort that is beyond our imagination, and if we fail to get less than a majority, the BJP will not get into the politics that it played in 2017 and sit in the opposition. I mean, I'm saying, why is it difficult to admit or accept that, or say that?
I think, as far as all parties are concerned, we are 14 days away from election.
Absolutely.
And I think this is not the time to think about plan B, plan C. And luckily for us, we have time from 14th February till 10th March to do as much thing, introspection, retrospection, whatever you want. But I think
So you're not ruling out having alliances or breaking party.
I am only saying that I am not ruling out a absolute majority
For sure.
to BJP.
For sure.
So that's what. So I'm still sticking to that. That when we go to people on the 14th, we will also expose the opposition and their record. I mean, like
You're not still okay. You're not willing to say
I'll just put a point clear.
Just one. I'll
I'll
make
just
one
put
point
a-
and I'll come to you. You're not willing to say on record that the BJP, under any circumstances, will not break any other party or form an alliance with anybody.
I am saying on record, one, we trust all our candidates. So that's why we don't need to take them to any religious places and take a oath. Secondly,
No, they won't defect. You breaking other parties.
Secondly, you see, that's what I'm saying. Right now, we are going into the polls with absolute clear mandate that we are requesting for 22 plus seats in 22. So the plan B does not arise.
Plan B does not arise at all.
You asking
So we'll put three. I'll just.
Okay, so
you
I-
asking
I-
him the question itself
Hmm.
on whether you are pledging is has surprised me, because on what they are going to pledge, they don't believe in the Indian constitution. Only what they can pledge on is a bundle of money.
I'll just commit. I just want to comment on Giri.
Sunil really thinks very poorly about our nation, just like his bosses sitting in Delhi, where I think there are enough checks
But
and
that's the fact.
balances.
That's
If
the
a
fact.
party
Okay,
does
that's the
not,
fact. What
Okay,
is
my
saying.
question.
That's why he has.
I just want to-
That they are not going to try any stunts.
So tell me how we are.
Tamper with the constitution and the
we are-
mandate.
One second. Sunil, my question. Just
This
answer my
kind of
question.
sweeping statement, this is childish
Okay,
opposition.
fair. So, Sunilji, just one question. My point is, I'll ask the same question to you. Okay. In the event of the BJP falling short of majority, you've given it 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So suppose according to you, the BJP may end up getting 14 seats, maybe less also. But I'm just tossing a random figure. Okay. Do you suspect, or do you fear, or do you believe that in that kind of situation, the BJP will attempt to break other parties?
I think BJP will attempt to break, definitely I feel, but they will not succeed in getting any of our MLAs. That much I am sure.
You
I
feel
don't
they
know,
will
I am
attempt
not
and they will
comment
not
on
get.
any other party.
He's saying that situation will not arise. You are saying that they will
they,
arise.
they were rejected last time when late Manohar Parrikar ji was in the saddle. Now Manohar Parrikar ji is not there with them. Now MGP is not there with them. Lakshmikant Parshekar is not there with them. And internally, morally, from the soul, even Shripad Naik will not be there with them. Let them
Okay,
be.
quick response, Giriraj, then I'll ask Pratibha ji and
When he goes by that, see today, if he is so confident, you know, their working president left, their other working president has been called in from, you know, retirement from politics. Their tallest leader, you know, refused the Congress ticket. So I think that enough shows the value that is attached to the Congress ticket today. So that is why I am saying, you know.
Giriraj ji, why did your chief minister right in the beginning of the campaign says that Congress is a principal opposition party?
I still believe that. If you look at the, you know, the way opposition is, I think AAP has been, see, AAP in 2017 had a novelty factor. People thought Kejriwal was a change maker that he promised to be. Today they have realized that he is nothing but a person who just makes promises and does not fulfill
We have
them.
fulfilled the promises in Delhi. That's why your seats have come to single digit.
Pratibha,
If I'm not mistaken, your single digit factor in Delhi is a clear cut result. Your clear cut result for Delhi people have shown the result by 7 leading 7 seats.
What is the point?
So I just want to clear 1-3 points. I just
don't
want
understand the point. What is the point?
So I just want to point 3 things. Alliance, as he said,
Yeah.
BJP doesn't believe in alliance. Alliance term for them is stealing, night stealing. So you can't ask the question of alliance to them because they believe in stealing. Secondly, Aam Aadmi Party.
No, but if they are
Listen,
stealing,
listen, I'll-
they are
I'll-
stealing, other parties also
Listen.
stealing and contributing.
Let me.
Yeah.
First question is, we will get the mandate.
I like the word sale.
So,
If there's a sale, then you're buying, no?
and
No,
third
but he
point.
said somebody is stealing, no?
So third point is. Third point
This
is.
a mockery of Indian
Third
constitution.
third
The
point.
arrogance of power. what you
Third
say.
point is.
And
Even if
also
they are
now
having
I say
14
that
seats.
people
Very-
don't-
very sad,
Sunil,
very sad.
Sunil,
Very sad.
Sunil, can we go one by one? We'll wind up the review. We're already overshot. I'll come.
One thing, even if they are 14, Aam Aadmi Party makes a clear-cut statement. We are not forming any sort of alliance with BJP, henceforth also. It is clear
What about other parties, TMC and Congress?
that High Command will take a decision. And as
High-command, when did
Sunil said,
When did High Command?
as Sunil said, listen. You have asked me to clear it. He's interpreting into it. So listen.
No, I was
Listen.
surprised with the High
Listen.
Command.
So there are many other people also to take the decisions. I'm not a whole and soul saying, yeah, I will do it. So there are some probability as it is. So there are chances of people.
Important takeaway is that yes, you are saying that with BJP there is no question.
Never.
But you are not saying never and no question as far as other parties are concerned.
See, it is politics. Is a question. Again, I'm saying it's mathematics. You never know.
Pratibha ji,
There is
okay.
a
Magic
hope
numbers.
Okay, Pratibha, last
There
word
is,
and I'll
there
sum
is a
up.
hope for us. There is a hope for us from him. So thank you very much. Yeah,
No,
your
see,
question.
you'll get the seats first, and then we'll speak about hope.
Okay.
See, we are here with a mandate.
We will get.
We are.
Don't worry, we will get.
what is most important here is that, see, what is interesting here is that BJP of course wants to, is very confident that it's coming to power, but the BJP is not willing to comment on what the situation is going to be if they fall short. At this point of time, they are saying, they're going to rule it out. As far as the Congress is concerned, the Congress also feels that they're going to power, but not quite telling us what it would do if it falls short. Okay, everybody is holding those cards. The TMC is the only party which is saying no. I mean, we are not we don't have visions of forming a government, but we are there and prepared to ally with any non BJP party to form a government. That's the TMC saying.
Yeah.
And as far as the AAP is concerned, AAP is saying no, we believe in the Ekla Chalo Ray method. However, if we fall short, I'm not saying emphatically that we will sit in the opposition. We will see. The some and
But
some-
again, we are not joining, to clear the statement, not joining BJP.
Okay, fair enough. You made that.
I
Because-
just need to make one small observation, if you allow me to.
One second, let me just sum up and then. So the bottom line is that yes, nobody wants to join with the BJP, but nobody is quite saying that if we fall short, we will not ally with anybody else. So the issue is, while at this point of time, every opposition party has got into this whole dog-eat-dog situation and very aggressive against each other, but nobody wants to absolutely rule out a post-poll friendship. That's what that's the sum and substance of the discussion.
No, but I clearly said,
No, I have to say
pre-poll and post-poll also, we are ready to arrive. I clearly
I
said.
did-
You did.
So,
I
said
something very
So,
interesting
just now you said nobody said.
has come
That's
up
why
in
I'm.
discussion.
I mean, what I'm essentially saying is that
Ah.
none of the parties, including TMC and TMC especially, is saying that we will prefer to sit in the opposition. All parties are not ruling out an alliance. TMC is clear about the fact that we want an alliance.
That's very interesting thing that has come out through this discussion.
Yes.
If you have just noticed sometime back,
Hmm.
Giri clearly said that if someone is for sale,
Hmm.
he has agreed that they have purchased the MLAs.
Hmm.
Those people are their candidates now. They are pushing before the people. And the manner in which the political arrogance that he is showing in utter disrespect to the Indian Constitution and people's mandate, I feel that people of Goa will show them where they deserve to be.
I have not commented on any
He has
other
agreed.
party and how many seats. All I said was, if you can't keep your own house together,
Credible candidate.
then, if you can't, don't blame others. And as far as the Congress is concerned, they are not coming back to power. So if when somebody comes to us, we buy them. If Michael goes to them, he wasn't for because
That was the mandate. Michael is going to the election now. He is going to the people's court.
Yeah, but what is interesting is a quick observation.
So I again said, when people
A
have
quick-
gone to people's
a-
court,
but a
you are
End of the day,
insulting
people will say Aam Aadmi is a clean
But
party.
listen, but a quick tongue-in-cheek observation. When the famous picture of those 10 MLAs in the middle of the night standing in front of the speaker, defecting, who was next to them? Michael Lobo is deputy speaker.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So
Michael Lobo.
So they have got him into the party.
But-
Never know, you all might have sent him over there.
I am not denying that.
As a
He
agent.
was very much present over there.
Yes, yes, correct.
Today he is going before the people.
Fair enough. Okay.
So are we.
Obviously,
After
everybody
all,
is
the
going to
voter
vote.
mandate
Everybody is
last
going to
time.
vote.
Did you ask each of his voters whether he is allowed to go to BJP?
But one thing,
I think
Just because
I think
some
this
will not decide on the
is
CM
wrong.
candidate.
We have to stop now because
Very wrong.
Because
You cannot explain
the
that.
fight can go on off camera, there's no problem. And we can do it over tea and samosas and all that. The fight will be sweeter. But I have to, and now I thank all my panelists for an extremely fiery, passionate discussion. I agree that when the Congress, the BJP, AAP and also the TMC are in the same house together, there's bound to be fireworks. But that's the beauty of our democracy. There are no enemies, but there are fierce political competitors. On the behalf of all our viewers of Herald TV, I sincerely wish all the parties the very best in whatever they do, and most importantly, let everybody think of Goa first, because that has become a casualty, thinking about Goa first, and let us hope for a clean, good democracy after. Thank you.
Duties we don't fight off camera.